How's it going, everybody? It's High Sights Shadow Games Report, doing part 8 of Assassin's Creed Odyssey tonight. How we doing, everybody? It's Friday. We're still gonna do the news, though. About 30 minutes to an hour of news. I'm gonna try to keep it shorter tonight, so we can focus on the game. I know people would rather be entertained than, I don't know, bogged down with the news. Is my internet gonna survive? It's been kind of funky. Sometimes it kind of kicks in late. Let me pause this. It might help it slightly. Slightly. Huh? Oh, wrong thing. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump on into the news. Don't want to waste too much time. Let's see. We got Chaos Agents today. This whole transgender shooting mess. It's so predictable at this point that it's one of those stories that I kind of want to overlook and just move on to the next thing. But I guess at the same time, there are some interesting facts starting to pop up about this particular killer. Possibly where his parents might have had some links to, well, at least his father might have some links to the intelligence community. It seemed like he might have been linked to several different intelligence agencies over time, maybe. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's necessarily confirmed yet, but just through independent researchers, different people that will pass along certain information to me sometimes too. I appreciate you. You're more useful than you think you are, and I just want more people to think that they're capable of finding this information on their own, just due to the fact that we all are looking at different things at different times. So certain people get access to certain information earlier than others. Like sometimes I'll be focused on, let's just say, geopolitics, but there will be something local happening, and I'll get information about that from a different friend. You see what I'm saying? It's like half the time I can't even pay attention to, all the different junk that's going on in the world. That's part of the new strategy, I think, from the intelligence community, is that they want to overload us with so much crap information that sometimes we'll miss some of the better news. So just something to keep your eyes out on. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation put this out. Endangered child alert. We need your help to find Ashton Franklin, who is missing from Claiborne County. The 1-year-old is 2 foot 6 inches tall and 20 pounds. With brown hair and brown eyes, he was last seen near Berry Hollow Road in Speedwell, Tennessee. Spot him. Call 1-800-TBI-FIND. I got boiling water. I gotta go grab it here in a second. I might just go ahead and jump over into a video if I can find one, but then I'm gonna cover the headlines for today. Also, judges rule Tennessee's gun limits in parks and playgrounds are unconstitutional. That was actually another story I'd heard from a friend, and then I reposted it today. Geez, I posted that 21 hours ago, and it's only showed it to 5 people. I really got to find a new social media to get onto, because apparently X is not going to be the future of social media, considering it can only show me to 5 people and I have over 1,000 followers. I mean, dead internet theory is starting to seem more and more real, if you ask me. Anyways, I'm going to play this real quick. I know a lot of people think this account is anti-Semitic, and it probably is. He said some very damning things towards Jews, but he does post some educational content every now and again, and I usually try to weed through some of his more, his more hateful post for actual educational content. But, you know, the way X is going and the way a lot of these bigger platforms are probably going to end up, I'm sure anti Semitism will be shut down completely at some point. Just waiting for it, honestly. Just waiting to see where it's going to go. I mean, honestly, we really should be pushing back hard against this one. Because I think more and more people are just going to push back against the whole, or maybe even push for more rhetoric against Jews if things are not, I don't know, balanced in some type of sense. It's like, I don't know, like, I don't know what happened to Israel's PR game, but it's awful. It's pretty awful. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, just making sure. 1 second. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Well, these Jews, they also in the Kabbalah and the Talmud, they are told to lie. They can lie. They take the Kel Nidder oath every year, and they're absolved of any harm. And they're told to lie about anything that promotes them or makes them richer or whatever at the expense of other people. And they are horrific predators of their own Jewish people. They have no allegiance to any country they're born in. They are born Jews, and they supposedly did not want to assimilate. The Khazars did not want to assimilate with Russia and become Christians, or assimilate with the Middle East, which was being taken over by the Islamic religion. So supposedly they joined this Kabbalah Talmud satanic practice. It's occultism. All of the top leadership of the Bolsheviks almost were Ashkenaz Jews from Brooklyn, and they were funded by the Rothschilds and the Schiffs.
From Brooklyn? Let's hear that one more time.
Want to assimilate. The Khazars did not want to assimilate with Russia and become Christians, or assimilate with the Middle East, which was being taken over by the Islamic religion. So supposedly they joined this Kabbalah Talmud satanic practice. It's occultism. All of the top leadership of the Bolsheviks almost were Ashkenaz Jews from Brooklyn, and they were funded by the Rothschilds and the Schiffs.
So one quick, I mean, it's just a small correction. They were mostly Jews, but there were, I guess, a few in there that were different belief sets. But yeah, there is no doubt that many of them happen to be Jews. This is Alex Jones' dad. He just had heart surgery. So, putting out some thoughts and prayers just because, well, he asked us to. And I kind of want to. I mean, I don't know. Think of what you will with Alex Jones. I know some people have different opinions, but I mean, I generally get good vibes from Alex Jones. I don't know if he's intelligence, a part of the intelligence community or not. I mean, he definitely has a lot of contacts within the intelligence community. So, I mean, if that makes him a part of it, then, take it with what you will. I mean, hell, he's got someone that's directly in the White House with Trump sometimes and has his ear half the time, and then he'll come and report on it the next day, which is, pretty useful sometimes. I mean, I guess if you trust the source, sometimes the source seems to be in conflict with Trump himself, because Trump will do something completely different from what his source will tell us, and then it's just kind of like, okay, do we trust these sources? Is this misinformation? Are we being led down certain paths? That's for you to decide. I mean, it's something I think about quite a bit. So I'm not saying that it is one way or the other, but anytime I come across anything that's questionable or suspicious, I go ahead and question it. And if it is in conflict with seeing that person as a legitimate, everyday middle class person, or even probably higher class now. He's probably making millions of dollars. I'm sure X helped him with that. That's one thing I don't like about X, is that it will prop up all of the big players, and then all of the little players can barely, move anywhere on the chart without paying. And it's just a weird, screwed up system because it kind of forces everybody else to pay, and the bigger players probably. I mean, they make so much money. It doesn't matter if they pay the premium cost. What is it? Super premium now, or premium plus? I don't even know what it's called now. It's got Grok, Super Grok. I don't know. Grok is still not worth it, in my opinion, to be $40, $50 a month. That's not my idea of a good spend. I mean, I do use Grok quite a bit, but I'm glad that there's plenty of competition. Competition is good. We need more X-like platforms. I mean, I'm not saying I even want like a copycat X. Like, it'd be good to have just like, 5 other news websites, and if it had a social media, you know, capability, then sure, go for it. But anyways, let's keep on moving. President Donald Trump has revoked the Secret Service detail for Kamala Harris. She's going on a book tour. I guess she has a book. It's kind of, I never thought that she could. I mean, she probably has someone writing it for her, obviously. Minnesota transgender killer. His father has worked for 29 years as a top-level CIA DoD contractor, per reports. And I'm still trying to gather information on all of this. I don't know for an absolute fact whether or not this guy actually has worked for the CIA or any, Department of Defense, intelligence community, but we do have people, doing some deeper dive research right now in the background, and it should be upwards in the feed here in a second. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm not going to give it away just yet. I'm just going to make you linger and wonder what the hell am I talking about. But yeah, it does seem like this is a very strong possibility. I actually got mad at the Patriot Oasis earlier because I was getting mad that he didn't source it. I mean, I get mad whenever, like, people just skip over, like, some of the key details that you really need to really be able to fact check something. Maybe there's a reasoning behind it. Maybe they're avoiding some type of censorship algorithm. I do notice that some players on X will censor certain words, like certain words that you wouldn't even normally censor. And maybe that gives them a boost in the algorithm. Seems like there is a bit of a limiting aspect to the algorithm. I mean, I'll post original stuff a lot of the time, and it'll only hit like 10 people. I'm just wondering, like, okay, well, the whole reason I only get like 1 or 2 likes on my stuff is because you only show it to 5 or 10 people. You know, it's really fucked up, and I think X really needs to, I don't know, change some things up ever since Yakarino left. I was actually pretty happy that she left, but I don't know. At the same time, I'm still wondering, is X going to give into the anti-Semitism censorship at some point? I mean, it seemed like they were starting to do that towards Grok, and then they started to kind of pull back on it a little bit, just because people were noticing. Lots and lots of noticing. Epstein's leaked emails to former Israeli PM Ehud Barak reveal an Israel-centered AI surveillance grid being built by Peter Thiel and Palantir. By the way, it's these 2 characters right here are the main 2 reasons why I'm naming tonight's episode Chaos Agents. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising to me if his father taught him how to shoot. I'm sure his dad probably wasn't there a lot because he was in the intelligence community. And, just allegedly, I'm not saying that's absolute fact yet, but like I said, we already have some researchers, and I'm going to show you that here in a second, just to show you that I'm not lying. I mean, the CIA, I've been playing, what was it, Black Ops last week that I played. I mean, I'm not saying that game isn't totally accurate, you know, um, portrayal of the CIA, but, they do go on those types of missions. They do gather intelligence. They do, I mean, there's spies half the time. I'm not saying all of them. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people that have desk jobs in the CIA. You might have more trained agents that go into the field for the actual stuff. But then we also have people like Israeli PM Ehud Barak, a different kind of chaos agent, someone that, well, he was the prime minister of Israel. And it just so happened to be during the time of Epstein's reign. At least, and what I mean by that is whenever he was alive and committing all of his crimes. And it just so happens that Ehud Barak is on the flight logs. He's one of the people mentioned in the phone book. And I call it a phone book. I don't call it the client list. I feel like I know the difference between a phone book and a client list because the phone book probably didn't have all the people that was called. I mean, from what we know, the client list is just a phone book that was, I guess, the people that worked at his Palm Beach location and possibly, visitors and, possibly even clients. So, I mean, it's not purely a client list, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, it might have some clients on the list of, like, phone book numbers, but it's not solely that. Like, it was something for the business. So, it's going to have employees' numbers on it. It's going to have, I mean, maybe even, you know, just business function numbers. So not everyone on the list is going to be directly tied to it. And that's part of the reason I'm telling you this is because I'm trying to draw some nuance between the two different sides. There's going to be some innocent people is what I'm trying to get at. So don't just call everyone, a certain name, whatever ad hominem attack you want to throw at them, just because they're on the list. Virginia Giuffre, one of the victims of Epstein, worked for Trump at one point or another. Like he even said it, like in an interview. He said he believes that she worked for him at one point. But anyways, let's go on.
Now let's get into this article. This one is a crazy one. In fact, I'll give credit to the guy who made me aware of this. Clip number 7 here. Epstein emails leaked. Here's a little rundown of the Reason article entitled Inside Jeffrey Epstein's Spy Industry Connections. Let's watch.
Epstein's emails with former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak are being made public for the first time, and they're generally just about how the two of them wanted to start surveillance companies together, how Epstein was organizing meetings between Barak and people like Peter Thiel, the owner of Palantir, a surveillance company that is increasingly involving itself with American and other Western governments. And you also have some really crazy ones like this, where Epstein says, with civil unrest exploding in Ukraine, Syria, Somalia, Libya, and the desperation of those in power, isn't this perfect for you? And there's also this one where Epstein says, Wethy Chines looking for to start personal protection company in Beijing. Kidnapping has begun. These were released to the public by hackers. They are confirmed to be 100% real. And if you want to read a full article about it, check out Matthew Petty's article. But you can also check out TrueAnon on Twitter, who are about to do an episode about this. And I think many people thought that this was going to be about how Epstein was blackmailing Israelis. But in many ways, it's more horrifying, because what it actually is about how Epstein, after being convicted of heinous crimes, was basically using his position and his social connections to invest in mass surveillance companies that are increasingly going to dominate Western society.
Stories at Reason.com. Inside Jeffrey Epstein's spy industry connections. After his first arrest for sex crimes, Jeffrey Epstein tried to get into a new line of work, surveillance. In 2015, he partnered with former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak to invest in a security tech startup called Reporty Homeland Security, now known as Carbine. Leaked emails show that Epstein was using Barak to seek out opportunities in the surveillance industry and build connections with powerful figures around the globe, including American businessman Peter Thiel, the former director of Israeli signals intelligence, and two people in the Russian President Vladimir Putin's circle. So that's interesting, isn't that? I find that just fascinating, don't you? That you've got Jeffrey Epstein working with the former prime minister of Israel, as well as two people close to the Russian president and the puppet master of the current American administration. It's almost like you have this shadowy nexus of influence and, psychological or spycraft operations connecting countries that to the average person would seem to be at war with one another, Russia and America, and of course Israel, supervising and coordinating all of it. Very interesting. So they're creating security programs, security companies, while simultaneously, working to start wars with countries, despite being friends with people in the administration of those countries. I mean, it seems like the whole thing is like orchestrated, and the people at the top, like Jeffrey Epstein, are playing both sides of this war. What a conspiracy theory. After he was first caught sexually exploiting teenage girls, Epstein had pled guilty to soliciting prostitution in 2008. He served a little over a year in detention. Meanwhile, he invested his wealth in bizarre projects, including a ranch to breed women with his DNA and, quote, efforts to identify a mysterious particle that may trigger the feeling that somebody is watching you, according to the New York Times. Good Lord. The leaked emails show that Epstein was also interested in more mundane means of spying on and manipulating people, which overlapped with technologies governments often pursue. This interest crossed borders. Barak's email inbox was quietly posted by Distributed Denial of Secrets, a website widely considered to be a successor to WikiLeaks, and on a file sharing platform for verified journalists and researchers in May 2025. The contents came from Hendala, a hacker group named for a Palestinian cartoon character that has been leaking files taken from several Israeli officials over several months. And basically, there's a bunch of information that has since been verified that was not publicly known before being in the email leaks, which is a method of confirming their validity. The emails below, which have not been published anywhere else, paint a picture of Epstein as a man very eager to be at the nexus between private money and public surveillance. While they were hammering out the Reporty investment, Epstein invited Barak to come to a meeting with Thiel, co-founder of PayPal, and the surveillance contractor Palantir in May 2014. Although Barak could not make that meeting, Epstein insisted that Barak spend real time with Peter Thiel and offered to set up a dinner the following month. And here you see the actual emails in that case. Peter Thiel can come to dinner on the 9th. Can you stay until then? Barak wrote to a different business associate a few days later, without mentioning Epstein's role, that he and Thiel would have a, quote, first date and, quote, probably spend it talking just geopolitics with an unnamed third person. In that email, Barak added that he met Thiel once before in Davos, Switzerland, but speculated that Thiel, quote, probably doesn't even recall it. The email from Ehud Barak: going to meet him tomorrow for dinner. He asked to bring another person with him. I don't know who or why. I met him once in Davos 2 years ago. Probably he doesn't even recall it. Let's see. I was told by the host, which is Jeffrey Epstein, they don't mention that, just the host of the dinner, that we'll probably spend it just talking geopolitics. It's a first date. I think he's of huge potential to accelerate things. things. By sheer reputation he'd got, no way it's a waste of time. Thus, I'm going to do it and we'll see. I'll let you know. Hi, Ehud. I Googled Peter Thiel. Seems to be really interesting, smart, and active character. Did you meet him already? Best regards. It's not clear exactly what happened in that meeting. In February 26, however, Epstein pitched a reportee to Valar Ventures, the fund co-founded by Thiel and two close partners. Quote, we'd love to hear more about reportee. Are you in NYC in the near term, or would a phone call make more sense? Thanks for thinking of us, Jeffrey. Valar Ventures general partner Andrew McCormick wrote back. After meeting with the reporting team, McCormick rejected the proposal as premature, adding, we remain fans of what you're building and hope to re-engage in the future when the story comes into clearer focus. In 2018, the Founders Fund, another firm co-founded by Thiel, joined a $15 million Series B funding round for the company, which was then renamed Carbine. While Epstein was trying to deal with his American tech sector, he was portraying himself to Russian elites as an apolitical wheeler-dealer. In April 2015, Epstein introduced Barak to former Russian Deputy Prime Minister of Economic Development, Sergei Belyakov, who then invited Barak to attend the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum. That wasn't the only business Epstein had in mind. Quote, I spoke to Sergei afterwards. He will help. I suggest you send him a note that states that you think Putin and his advisors would benefit from spending some time with Jeffrey to discuss markets, currency, and the financial systems in the new world of zero interest rates, and that I'm not political, Epstein wrote in a separate email to Barak. So we've barely scratched the surface of what has been revealed from these emails, but essentially you've got the former prime minister of Israel conspiring with Jeffrey Epstein to get government contracts, bringing in Peter Thiel, helping to set up his rise through Palantir, eventually leading to, J.D. Vance being ordained as the next president de facto by virtue of, his media portrayal over the last several years, while also conspiring with members of the Russian government, but using the Israeli prime minister to sheep dip Epstein, basically. So it's Epstein telling the prime minister of Israel, hey, you reach out to your Russian friends, tell them to talk to me, tell them I'm apolitical and, just want to help them out. We're seeing a little bit behind the curtain here, a little bit of how the sausage is made in terms of international espionage and war profiteering, as well as the establishment of international surveillance states operated out of Israel and for the benefit of Mossad to spy on and obviously dominate the American and Russian political constructs while creating a war between them to profit from the death and destruction that comes about as a consequence. So it goes on, and you have a series of individuals, organizations.
This is Harrison Smith, for anybody that's not familiar.
Cabals, one might say, working together to, again, maximize their profitability and control when it comes to.
Some people miss Harrison Smith on InfoWars due to the fact that he does have the early show on InfoWars. Just be aware if you're not that up or not up early enough for that show that's whenever his show comes on. I didn't even know for a while because I kept on waking up so late, and sometimes I miss his show just because of that reason. But I think he does pretty good work for the most part. Pretty entertaining too. I don't know. He has that I don't know if he's a millennial or Gen Xer, but he's somewhere probably in between. Maybe even maybe an older millennial or something. I'm not too sure, but he has that sly, cool demeanor, and yeah, very informative. He's just very straightforward, and he doesn't sugarcoat it, and that's exactly what a lot of people need right now. So if you need someone to help coach you through what the hell's going on in the world, I think Harrison Smith is a pretty good option. And which, I'm not saying he's accurate about 110% and everything, but, just listen to him. You might like him. He's grown on me. Trump blocks $4.9 billion in foreign aid and rare move around Congress. Yeah, apparently he has that ability. So, maybe we'll see a lot more of that. Oh wait, I was gonna go back to the headlines. I need to go over some of this stuff real quick. U.S. appeals courts rules Trump's tariffs unconstitutional. A federal appeals court ruled that President Trump's use of emergency powers to impose sweeping tariffs was unconstitutional, but allowed them to remain in place temporarily. This decision challenges a cornerstone of Trump's economic policy, raising concerns about trade relations and inflation. FDA recalls more shrimp due to radioactive threat. Yeah, this story is a little late. I remember I reported that from a random dude that was on social media. So it's kind of shitty that this is the first time I'm seeing like an actual headline towards this particular thing, like a week or two later after I talked about it. I remember talking about it on the show. Governor Gretchen Whitmer calls special election for state Senate seat that could split Michigan chamber. Don't know too much on that just yet. There's so much damn news, it's really hard to keep up. It's probably just breaking as well. Lawsuit alleges Nevada veterans nursing home endangered patients retaliated against staff. West Virginia's high-speed internet plan leaves out 4,000 homes with good enough service. That's odd. Muskogee, is it Muskogee? Or Muskogee? I don't know. Chief blocks tribal IDs for the descendants of freedmen amid a review. Don't understand any of that without further review myself. Execution date set for Florida man who fatally stabbed a married couple during 1990 robbery. Why do they always, like, that's gotta be like a joke in like the Florida, I don't know, news stations or something, like all the Florida man memes for a while there. And now it's just kind of like anytime there's like a Florida man doing anything, it's just, I don't know, it's always the title. It's kind of funny. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, like, can you be more specific? Like, like what color was he? You know, what color hair? Tell us more. I don't know, Florida man. Most Trump tariffs are not legal. U.S. appeals court rules. We just said that. Is this the same thing as this? Missouri and Texas redraw congressional maps. Missouri Republican governor orders redraw of U.S. House districts of redistricting fight expands. Or as redistricting fight expands. That's what I meant to say. Same thing going over here. So we also got Texas. Okay, so now Missouri's doing the same thing. Now we get it. Now we get it. Now we're rigging the game for red. Now we're rigging for red. Everybody. Since, you know, we trust the neocons again. Sarcasm. Hard sarcasm there, guys. Just for the low IQs. You always got to redress things for the low IQs out there. Because that makes things 10 times more entertaining, doesn't it? Gov. Greg Abbott signs new Texas congressional map designed to give GOP 5 more seats. Look at that. Look at that. Rigging for red, yo. Is Missouri? Okay, so he's got a Republican governor. So yeah, it's probably going to be rigged for red too. Okay. Well, let's see how this rigging for red, let's go full neocon again agenda ends up going. And also, I mean, it's just kind of like, I don't know, did we get duped with Trump? Was it just a new outlet for neocons? And or the uniparty, whichever you want to refer it to as. It's definitely the more war-prone party that is in power now. And we never got out of war, by the way. we're still at war as long as we give weapons to Ukraine and Israel and probably any other country that we're probably doing deals with. I'm sure that's probably a lot of these trade deals. UK court ruling on asylum seekers. The UK won a court ruling allowing asylum seekers to be housed in a hotel despite potential backlash. This story reflects ongoing global debates over immigration and asylum policies. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, do we really want to bring a bunch of dangerous? I mean, well, I don't know. Like, it's just common sense at this point. Like, do you want to bring people even from war-torn nations into our nation, especially if they know that we probably had something to do with whatever's going on in their country? It's just really, really weird and fucked up, and it just all needs to stop. And I'm still not seeing any major crackdowns here in Tennessee. I mean, I saw a lot of cops out tonight, but um, it's like I can't really tell. I can't tell if there's like a difference between like it just being like local cops doing their thing, or if it's like ICE actually out there, you know, rounding people up for deportation. I don't know. I'm still just waiting. I saw some like, you know, unlabeled all black SUVs tonight with, blue lights, and they were in conjunction with the police. Of course, they do have undercover police that do have those. We've had those for years. It's not like it's anything new. So it's not like I can really tell the difference. But I was out tonight and I was kind of, I don't know, looking around, trying to see what's all going on in the world. All right, is that all we got here? Haiti kidnapping resolution. An Irish missionary orphanage staff and a 3-year-old child were freed after a kidnapping in Haiti, highlighting ongoing security challenges in the region. Federal Reserve Governor lawsuit. Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook sued the Trump administration over her attempted firing, alleging a lack of authority. The lawsuit filed in D.C. District Court names Fed Chair Jerome Powell and the Board of Governors as defendants, marking a significant legal challenge to Trump's efforts to reshape federal institutions. Gaza ceasefire talks and Israeli strike. The Trump administration held a meeting on Gaza's post-war future. Interesting. Chaired by Trump and including Jared Kushner and Special Envoy Steve Witkoff. Though no negotiations were sent to engage in Qatar and Egypt-led ceasefire talks, meanwhile, an Israeli double-tap strike in Gaza killed at least 20 people, including journalists and first responders, drawing international condemnation. Economic and trade developments. Trump's recent tariffs, including 50% tariff on India imports due to India's purchase of Russian oil, continue to strain global trade relations and fuel fears of inflation. These policies, part of Trump's broader economic strategy, remained a focal point in news coverage. Okay. Oh yeah, and he revoked the Secret Service protection for Kamala Harris. Trump revoked the Secret Service protection for former Vice President Kamala Harris, which had been extended by former President Joe Biden. This action, reported by ABC News and confirmed by AP sources, was formalized through a letter reviewed by ABC News, making a significant administrative decision. Threatened to deploy National Guard to Chicago and other cities, which the people of Chicago, some of them actually want it. I've seen it, even immigrants asking for it, which is kind of odd. Like, you do realize that they're sending ICE there with the National Guard too, right? Trump informed Congress that he would slash $4.9 billion of congressionally approved USAID and State Department foreign aid funding through a pocket rescission, a rarely used maneuver to bypass congressional votes by letting funds expire. This action, reported by ABC, reflects Trump's approach to redirecting federal resources. That's pretty smooth, actually. Okay. So, Pocket rescission. Interesting. There are some interesting play cards in the president's pocket, that's for sure. Just wondering whenever he's going to actually play the Trump card and start trumping, you know, the criminals. I've been waiting on it for, God, literally my entire adult life. I mean, but also since 2016, whenever Trump showed up. Which goes beyond my, well, no, that's only like 10 years ago. But yeah, anyways. Considering recommending a Republican National Convention before the midterms. I don't know, man. I think you need to clean up this Gaza war if you really want to have potential for 2026. You've already hurt your image pretty badly over the summer. Trump, you got to play some, I don't know, for the people cards. Like, we need some tariff rebates. We need grocery prices to come down. We need gas prices to come down. We need all those promises, and even you know, energy bill prices coming down by the end of the year. We need all those promises fulfilled. And I think a lot of us were expecting it by the end of the year. And it is August. It is actually almost September. So, Trump, you might want to giddy up. Giddy up, Buttercup. Alrighty. Is there anything else I want to talk about? What's this? They're not supposed to vote, so that's a good thing. That's from me, and InWokeness says Gavin Newsom is worried that illegals will be afraid to vote because of ICE. Yeah, like I said, they're not supposed to vote, so that's a good thing.
In LA, do you think ICE is not going to show up around voting and polling booths to chill participation? You know that. The National Guard, you know that. Everybody knows what's at stake, so we have to put a stake in the ground and do things differently. In LA, do you think ICE is not going to show up around voting and polling booths to chill participation? You know that. The National...
I mean, ICE would only target illegals, so yeah, he's referring to illegals being able to vote. Secretary Marco Rubio says I joked with POTUS that I had 4 jobs. He told me to give one to my friend Russ Vought, so I did. Since January, we've saved the taxpayers tens of billions of dollars, and with a small set of core programs moved over to the State Department, USAID is officially in close-out mode. Russ is now at the helm of to oversee the closeout of an agency that long ago went off the rails. Congrats, Russ. While everyone was asleep last night, President Trump canceled $5 billion in foreign aid from USAID. Here's the actual document for it. OMB Director Russ Vought is now leading the complete shutdown of USAID. That's the guy Marco Rubio was referring to a second ago. And that's the same quote that I just read off. Most Trump tariffs are not legal. U.S. Appeals Court rules. Which I'm pretty sure they are. Tariffs have been around a long time. So are they saying that because Congress didn't approve it? I think that might be a part of it, maybe. Here we have Ian Carroll, more than 100,000 emails in Ehud Barak's email were leaked online and clearly show he was working closely with Epstein. That's the ex-Prime Minister of Israel, for anybody that doesn't know. Talked about him earlier. But I wanted to analyze all 100,000 plus of them and see what we could find. We're just getting started. More to come. There's over 100,000 plus emails. And I would assume they're with each other? What else would it be?
Massive file leak that just happened from Ehud Barak, the ex-Prime Minister of Israel, one of Epstein's very good buddies. Thousands of his emails were leaked online. And like alternative sources are talking about it, but the mainstream media, totally silent. Radio silence. And I have spent the last, I don't even know how long, just going down the rabbit hole. And I'm about to take you with me. This is just the start. This is just preliminary reporting. There's a lot of files, and just figuring out how to even analyze them has been a whole process. But through that process, working with my buddy over here on one screen and the reports on the other screen, and getting AI involved to write code that would scrape and then combine and then analyze. By the end of this, we're going to get to how they were surveilling the Hillary Clinton campaign. Oh yeah, and Putin and Jeff Bezos, Bill Clinton, Benjamin Netanyahu, and there's links that will go to email report. But first, I just want to tell you how we got here. Because when you actually download the leaked emails, they come from 2 different emails. But when you go into those emails, there is just this whole mess of folders. And in each one, there's more folders with different things. And each of these files is an individual email, right? But we're talking like 50,000 emails or more, each individual files in all these different folders. How the fuck are we going to analyze them? So lately, I've been playing with AIs in terms of helping find sources, helping dig through complex details and data, and helping get to primary sources. And or in this case, aggregate thousands of email files and turn them all into one file that we can search all at once, because they're not all in one place. You can't search them. Right? Like there's nowhere you can go and type in Peter Thiel and have it find you where Peter Thiel is in the files. So I got on a call with my code wizard buddy. We got on here, he taught me how to use the most basics of Python, and he helped me out and did it with me. Crash course in coding, and we wrote out all this crazy code, and like, it's a long story, we'll skip it. But we wrote a program that would put them all into one JSON file, and then we got the JSON file, and it's real big. When you scroll through it, it's all of them extracted with critical information retained, like file names and file paths, day the email was sent, who it's from, who it's to, etc. But now it's searchable, and now we can put AI into them and have AI start scraping through it and be like, find me every instance of this or that, or look for patterns here or there. And that's where we stumbled across something kind of random that at first we thought was a nothing burger. Is in one of the little reports that it made summarizing what it was finding in the files, it mentioned Clinton and the Clinton Foundation and surveillance of the Clinton Foundation. And I was like, wait a minute. You're telling me that Jeffrey Epstein and Ehud Barak are communicating behind the scenes about surveillance on the Clinton administration? Please tell me more. And so then it wrote up this little executive summary. This is all AI generated, all about what it found about the Clinton Foundation. And this is where it gets complicated, because you can't just trust AI to just tell you the truth and not double check it. You have to double check AI. And so what I always do every time that I'm using AI for anything is I build in source citation. So it has to provide me links to the primary source where it is getting the information from. In this case, those are emails. But out on the internet, maybe that's to an article or to a statement or to, a document or something. And so we had to build in links to the emails that it's referencing to make these claims about the Clinton Foundation. And this is the original email. And it kind of looks like a nothing burger. It's from noreply@relsci.com, and it's kind of just like a newsletter with a bunch of headlines in it, which is like, oh, that's not very interesting. I mean, I think we're just accessing his spam folder at this point, right? Wrong. Anytime you get to a part in one of these digs where it's just like something's weird or it doesn't make sense or you don't understand something, you should just look a little deeper. So this weird newsletter thing is published and produced by Relationship Sciences LLC, or Relationship Science LLC. So just for the heck of it, we look up Relationship Science LLC. We ask for a little summary of what they're doing. We dig into them. Basic AI summary, probably the easiest way to get this description out. Relationship Science LLC does a web-based platform to build business relationships for selling and growing, providing clients the information needed to close a deal, win a client, raise capital, get the inside track, meet new partners, enter a new market, achieve a new level of influence. So it's still sounding like it's just a random newsletter that he signed up for at one point and forgot to unsubscribe from. That's not what it is. The RelSci platform provides real-time, people-driven intelligence on over 10 million influential decision makers and over 1.8 million organizations across the public, private, financial, and nonprofit sectors. Clients receive 360 alert emails so they can stay current with the ones that matter most to them. This appears to be their key newsletter product that would have reached Epstein and Barak. This RailSci service costs $3,000 per year per subscriber and is designed for Wall Street professionals who understand that if you get one extra deal, the price is irrelevant. So this is a high-end monitoring program that you sign up for, and then it gives you high-end paid reports on people that you want to monitor, whether it's so you can make a deal with them, or you just want to keep an eye on your competitors, or you want to know what your old blackmail buddy is up to. So we asked some clarifying questions. Is this like a random newsletter that's just sending them random information about random powerful people, or are they specifically requesting reports on the Clintons and maybe other people? Yes, based on how RailSci services work, you would have had to specifically request monitoring of Clinton-related activities, and here's why, etc. There's all these filters. It's very customizable. It's very tailored and specific. So when Ehud Barak is receiving these RailSci reports about Hillary Rodham Clinton, Bill Clinton, Hillary Rodham Clinton, Bill Clinton, Hillary Rodham Clinton, Bill Clinton, they're receiving that because they have paid thousands of dollars for this service and have specifically tailored their subscription that those are people that they want to keep tabs on. So naturally, we got curious and had the AI scrape the entire list of emails that was leaked and find every single email that came from noreply@railsci.com. Write up a little report, include links to the original emails, please and thank you. Do a little tweaking through version 1 and 2 and 3. And here we are. They were surveilling Hillary Clinton, specifically 39 different reports about her relating mostly to her presidential campaign in 2016. They were surveilling Vladimir Putin. They were surveilling Jeff Bezos, Bill Clinton, Benjamin Netanyahu, Bill Gates, Larry Summers, Michael Bloomberg, George Soros. The list goes on. And again, this is not like some advanced intelligence operation. This is just basic data collection that they're paying for this service to keep tabs on all these people. But to clarify, Jeffrey Epstein, the lone pedophile, was working with Ehud Barak, the ex-prime minister of Israel, the ex-head of military intelligence in Israel, communicating about surveilling people. This is just scratching the surface. That is just the first thing that I just thought was super interesting. I gotta still shower and shave. I literally just moved into this new library where we're gonna be building the studio. It's kind of getting set up, but it'll take a second. We also, in one of our first searches, accidentally stumbled upon an email where Jeffrey Epstein was straight up sending a bank account number and a routing number to Ehud Barak for some sort of money transfer. We gotta look more into that one. There's literally over 50,000 emails. And if there's one thing that they actually do corroborate already that I can tell just from reading the beginning ones that I've seen, it clearly shows that Ehud Barak and Jeffrey Epstein were working on an intelligence operation together as partners. And they were clearly using coded messages, and more importantly, they were using phone calls for all of the most sensitive content rather than sending them in emails, because they're not idiots like Hillary Clinton is. And they knew that in an intelligence operation, there's a lot of things that you just don't want to put in text, because someday text might wind up on some asshole screen like mine. But it's still not hard to read between the lines. These guys were working together on an intelligence operation, and they were targeting all of these important people and many others. And I have a feeling that the reporting that has come out about Peter Thiel in these leaks so far, about Jeffrey Epstein in these leaks so far, all the reporting that's happening about these leaked emails, it is only scratching the surface. I'm going to try to figure out my best way that I can put this JSON file online so that everyone can have this searchable file that they can hopefully utilize to dig through it more. I'm going to be publishing all of these reports as much as I can. Stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube, because I'm going to be doing a whole deep dive video on YouTube exploring everything about this and drawing a whole bunch more connections. I just felt like before I go find my razor and shave this whole beard off of my face, I figured I should probably share the beginning of this thing with you, because it's kind of wild. And yeah, I mean, who knows who Epstein was working for? He was probably just working for like Qatar or something. But it's pretty clear now that whoever he was working for, Ehud Barak was involved in it. W. Whitney Webb once again.
Kind of curious what he means by Qatar. Maybe I've missed one of his videos where he's talking about it or something, but maybe there's some deeper links, and maybe that's why there's quite a few different players accepting money from Qatar. It seems like people you wouldn't expect. They just made Peter Thiel loyalist Jim O'Neill. Let me start over with that. They just made Peter Thiel loyalist Jim O'Neill CDC director, ex-Thiel Foundation director, worked at Thiel's Mithril Capital, embedded in Thiel's inner circle, pushed FDA reforms, echoing Thiel's agenda. Meet the new CDC, brought to you by Palantir. Great. Great. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. So this guy decided to show people how easy it is to climb over the border wall at the border.
We get it. We get it. You can do it.
Like, I'm going to the top.
That was easy.
Please don't go over.
That's a white dude, man. If a white dude can do it that easy, then I'm not gonna get racial about it. Plano police ID'd the suspicious person. This is the guy. I don't know if I might have actually covered the video. I think I did actually. It's like a week or two ago. Brianna Morello was followed by this guy. This guy's been ID'd, and he's already been pursued at his job. And the story is kind of funny. I'm actually going to read it real quick. Plano police ID'd the suspicious person. They confronted him at his job. He confirmed that he thought I was attractive, so he followed behind me and did enter my apartment complex stairwell. It appears he is engaged, so there is no reason for him to be pursuing me. They claim he was just using my dog as an excuse to talk to me. He admits he didn't leave the building when I told him to because he wanted to continue talking to me. Thank you to everyone on X for helping me. We were able to identify him on Monday evening before police. Plano police did apologize for dropping the ball. I'm thankful for their acknowledgement and commitment to resolving this. I just thought it was kind of funny. Like, they claim he was just using my dog as an excuse to talk to me. He admits he didn't leave the building when I told him to because he wanted to continue talking to me. At least he's honest. I made sure to make the comment. What did I say? I forgot. Where's my comment? I don't see my comment. It was semi-funny. Come on, Bree. Did it not make it on? Maybe I did it in a dead zone. Sometimes I'll make a post in a dead zone and I won't realize I'm in a dead zone. I'll just be on my phone because I'm stupid. I thought this was kind of like a cool post that this lady posted earlier, and I just wanted to repost it. I guess it might be a bot account or something. But it was kind of funny. Like, after I reposted this, I went to her account again. Oh wait, okay, never mind. It's back up again. Never mind. It was blocked earlier. It said this account is temporarily restricted, and I was like, what the hell? I guess it's a bot. I don't know. I thought it was pretty. Speaking of, maybe I should just go ahead and show. I did a doodle earlier this week, and I had it shown on what was it? I think Tuesday. I'll plug in this other camera real quick so you guys can see it. Got me a little desk cam so you guys can see what's on my desk. I mean, it's not my entire desk, but it's part of my desk. Since we're showing art, I just feel like showing art for a second. There we go. I have to put light on it. Out of the way. Okay, that's a lot better. Alright. Am I able to show Sharpies on the screen? I'm not gonna get mad if I show the brand on screen. I feel like that'd be free advertising. I don't know all the rules, man. Every time I ask for rules, I can't get rules. Maybe I should ask Grok. Never really thought about that until now. Alright, I'll just do that. Screw it. Alright. Let's see here. Okay. So, I didn't color it earlier in the week. I'm not done with it yet. It's just a mask. It's a weird, funky mask. Not done with it yet. It's just a mask. Filling in some of the areas where it's drawn in yet. But if anybody watched the show earlier this week, I was working on this. It hadn't been colored in yet. Started coloring it in. We'll try to maybe work on this more. Maybe next week, or I don't know. Maybe if I get bored randomly one night. Sometimes I'll just be chilling on my phone. Might as well do something productive rather than I don't know, trying to chat up some girl or something. Jeez. You know, that was something I was gonna bring up tonight. If we're talking about chaos agents, there is an odd amount of women that seem to be okay with having an STD now. And, you know, like, they'll even, like, have, like, herpes or something. And they're like, it's okay, I'm on meds. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it with you. If you got herpes. I don't know why that seems to be okay with you now, but to me, growing up, that was a big no-no, like, no matter what. And now there's, like, some weird new social norm, it seems like, where all the new sexaholics out there are okay with spreading that stuff around. And one of the arguments I heard, and this is gonna sound gross talking about my, you know, dating life or sex life or whatever, but like, I mean, I didn't do anything with this woman, but she told me that 50% to 80% of the country have herpes, and I'm just like, that's not an excuse to give me that. Like, you're supposed to avoid sharing it. And she's literally trying to convince me. I don't know. I'm just so grossed out by the world. This is why sometimes I will just have a show rather than going out. Like, this is more fun to me, like, talking about this shit in the world than having to experience it myself. I know it sounds probably pretty lame, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it's just, no, like, half the time I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed when I go out. And I know, you know, probably a lot of the CIA and, I guess, Democrats and whoever else, they probably enjoy making us feel that way, but it's just really sick and fucked up, and I can't even believe that cops want to put up with it. It really went on and farther than I expected cops to accept the level of stupidity and insanity over the past 10 years. It feels like now. It feels like it's been much longer than it should have been. I don't know, man. Losing kind of hope, or some kind of hope towards Trump's administration, but like I keep saying, I'm going to give him until the end of the year, see where things go. And if I don't see any progress, then I might be anti-Trump by the beginning of next year, which I'm already kind of building up to it. So he does some good things every here and there, but it's just the odd maneuvers, especially even at the beginning of the fucking year, man. Everybody was just like scratching their head day 1 or 2, where he's signing a bunch of executive orders for AI and Palantir and OpenAI, and it just got weird. It got weird. It got weird quick. It got weird, especially in the summer. Summer's starting to wrap up. We're starting to move into fall. What was that Gaza ceasefire that I looked at earlier? Is that real? It said it was headed by Trump, so where is it at? Nobody talked about it? I don't believe that. You know, somebody talked about it. It's August 12th. It was earlier in the month, though. Former President Mary Robinson says Donald Trump could end the awful Gaza crisis by telling Israel the U.S. wants a ceasefire now, and by halting the supply of arms. Yeah. So there's nothing about it. Why did Grok bring it up earlier? That was kind of random, right? I remember reading it off. Well, I apologize, guys, if that's not true. That's one of those weird flakes from Grok that will just randomly include information that doesn't belong. I wasn't able to vet that because I never heard about it earlier in today, so I read it off like a sheeple. I was sheeping along, just reading it, just parroting. Parroting the AI. I mean, I was reading it. It's quoting it. Oh, yeah, and I gotta include, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, this is it right here. I gotta include this real quick before we start the game. I'm gonna go ahead and start the game too while I'm thinking about it. Get it going in the background. Infographic connecting the Minnesota Catholic Church shooter to the intelligence community via his father's work. Feel free to list your sources and information below. So that post from earlier, and I'm not saying this is totally credible just yet, but Desk Mouse does claim to be a researcher. So with that, sorry, I'm looking at a Steam ad right in front of my face. It was a good deal, so it kind of caught my attention. Oh, those damn good deals, man. They always catch my attention. All right, anyways, back to this. Robert Westman, the shooter, and his 2 parents. His mother is Mary Grace Westmore, and the father is James Westmore. He's connected to, well, let me talk about her real quick. She's connected to the Annunciation Catholic Church, which I guess, is that the church it happened at? I think it is. James Westman is connected to ESRI. I'm not sure what that is. Connected to National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, NGA. Not really a well talked about agency, to be honest. And he's also connected to the CIA, allegedly. I got the game starting up now. Give me just a second. I'm going to let it go ahead and run its course so I can get through these loading screens. Okay. But anyways, yeah, this is from Desk Mouse. I'm going to go ahead and pull up his account real quick. Office of Desk Mouse Official, Chief Operating Executive, Bureau of Cheese and GMT. Save cheese. Professional Researching Services, Chief of Mousy Investigations. Yeah. Anyways, take that with what you will if you want to. I mean, he's probably, you know, I haven't actually checked him out yet, but a friend had showed this person's research to me. Feel free to list your sources and information below. Let's see what he has here. NGA selects ESRI for geospatial technology contract. Is he mentioned here somewhere? No? Interesting. I'm not sure what he's really getting out to here. We need more information, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be a hater like I was on Political Oasis or whatever the hell his name is. I slapped him kind of, well, I didn't slap him too hard. I slapped him enough. That's what I'm gonna call it, at least. I'm not gonna slap you, Death Mouse, but it would be nice if you had a little bit more information. I don't know, to, I guess, see where maybe how these are all connected or how you got this information. Maybe he doesn't want to give away his research stratagems or particular methods. Either way. So yeah, we just talked about this. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. Let's do it, y'all. Should already be up. It up. Cool, cool. Let's see, do I want some music tonight? I don't know. I'm not touching that pig tonight. I wasted probably like an hour fighting that damn warthog or wherever the hell it is. Turn it down a little bit. So we can hear ourselves think tonight. It is Friday though. We gotta party a little bit.
What's the problem?
I guess I could fight it one time. If I don't make it to the first time, I'm not gonna fight it anymore. Oh shit, wrong button. Yeah. Fuck me. Fuck. No! I was just about to heal, dude. Damn it, dude. I have to wait for it to charge up or whatever. That's why it takes so long. I'm gonna do it one more time, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Get over here. No! Maybe waste it. Fuck me. No, 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 no! Shit, that almost killed me. Hate it whenever they like all hit me at the same time. No! Fuck me! Damn it! Oh shit. That was close. Shit, shit. Get away from me! Fucking piggy. Fucking A. No! Get up! Fuck! 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 No! Fucking A! Damn it! Get to the next fucking screen, or I'll get mad. Dude! Hate it! I swear it's like the AI will start kicking in after a certain point. Shit, get over here, dude. His fucking health is going back up again. Because he went outside that fucking line. Get over here. Oh, bitch. Get over here, bitch. Get over here. I'm not even gonna play with them. Damn it! Oh, bitch, quit running away. Dude, I jumped. Running away, little fucker. I'm taking so much fucking damage, huh? Why did that not hit him? Quit running away, you little fuck up. Ugh, I'm getting mad. How did that not fucking hit him, dude? This AI is fucking with me, man. Get over here. Got him. Finally.
I should give this belt back to Daphne at the temple.
Whew. Alright. I took some high energy, man. I didn't beat him last night, so feel pretty good to getting through that. Whew. Had some concentration there.
Move.
Man, I wish I could get paid to do this. I deserve it after that, damn it. You know, I could have just fast traveled. Oh well. Almost there now, might as well.
What kind of elixir uses ingredients like this? Did you get lost? Here, I killed your pigeon for you. You are skilled. Of that there is no doubt. I have plenty of talents. Of that you can be sure. Oh, is that so? Well, I
I'll
look
start with
forward
everybody,
to
man.
them all
I don't care if it's
best.
gay.
Oh? And what did you have in mind? Many things.
Talking about her, not me.
There are beasts that roam this world, but are not fully of it. They've been placed here by the gods as trials, as tests. Neither god nor mortal has stopped me so far from achieving my destiny. We will see. What exactly do you want me to do? I want you to prove your worth in the eyes of Artemis and hunt these creatures. I don't need to prove my worth to anyone. Just tell me what's the reward. With each pelt you return, I will grant you a boon from Artemis. If you are able to slay all the beasts, well, let's say your relationship with the daughters of Artemis will be forever changed. All right, I'll do it. Now, just how many of these animals are there? Artemis has laid out 8 trials, and you have already started the journey. Hunt down those that remain. How will I recognize the creatures? Oh, you'll know. Bring the pelts to me. I'll await your return with my sisters, the daughters of Artemis. I hope you don't make me wait too long to see your face again.
I didn't realize she was on that island earlier. It's a cult member. Where'd she go? Oh, right here. The Chimera. If I remember right, she's pretty easy to kill. If I remember right. I'm not thinking of somebody else. Alright, let me... Is this... Where do I find that stuff? Just tell me to look for something. Oh, I'm looking for a bear. Bears can be found in the northern part of the Grand Mountain. So what do I just need, like a bear pelt? Where am I? I think I'm already in the north part. Yeah, kinda. Let's go north. Let's go hunting. Going bear hunting. What the hell is there an Athenian fort doing up here? What are you doing here? What do we got an Athenian fort doing in Sparta? We gotta get rid of this place. I don't even know why I'm getting down. He already saw me, so I'm gonna hang out right here. How did I not see you? How did you even know I was here? You like saw me around the wall. Let me check everything real quick. It's being laggy for some reason. This is an Ubisoft game. Oh wait, let me get rid of some of these pages. Not arrows, really? Bye. It's Friday. He didn't even hit me. He's being buggy tonight. Get down. It's super fucking laggy. There are no arrows anywhere. Guess I'll make some. Give me just a second. Gotta make some arrows now. It's only level 14. Hold up, what is up with my freaking player in there? Man, like, glitchy. I'll shut it off for a second, restart it. Why are you being like that, bro? It's super fucking laggy. I don't like it. Alright, maybe that'll fix it. I'm gonna sneak up on him. If it will let me. Whatever, bro. Sorry, Poochie. No! No! What the hell? That was a glitch. I was trying to get out of there and it wouldn't let me dash out. How did I get all the way over here? Wait, did I finish that location? I think I did. It took me all the way back where I don't even have it anymore. Dude, I completed the location. What the fuck? Just because I didn't save? That's some bullshit. I literally completed that location. Alright, whatever. Some of these missions are dumb, and I just want to do like a main mission. Like, can I get a new mission? Or do I have to do this shit? You know what? I'm gonna go kill me a cultist real quick. Where's it at? Just so I can feel better. I took out that entire base. I left like 2 people alive, and they called for reinforcements. They showed up and faster than cops do. With cars. I want to go inside. I want to be outside. Oops, Horsey. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that deep right there. It just like fucking fell off all of a sudden. Damn it, let me up. Such a beautiful game. Are you gonna let me around this corner? Thank you. hell? Why didn't it do the assassination? I was holding it down. No treasure, no nothing. Just prisoners. Where's the treasure at? Did I miss a tent? This one I can't even get into. Where's the frickin' treasure? Birdie. What? How did I miss it? Is it tiny? It's tiny. That's why. Precious gems. Okay. It's over here. Oh, I can upgrade the spear now? Okay. You say so. Maybe that's what I needed to progress. I think it does actually. Makes sense. Not really. What's up, Horace? I didn't even know you were in the woods for a second. Like randomly saw him. Give me some arrows. Little bear. Hey, wait. I think I need bear parts or something like that. You can't keep up with me. Shit, I'm about to get knocked off. Yep. Shit, get up, quickly. Got him. Yeah. No horse fighting? What are you fighting? Fighting a pig? Fuck. Huh. I didn't see that thing at first. You did. You did. Anybody else want some? This song needs to change. I'll go ahead and save, so I don't like piss myself off if I don't. Why is it so far away, horsey? Okay, I have to jump off this cliff, don't we? forgot where the entrance is at. Is this it? Oh, I'll get in there. There it is, I think. There we go. If I could run faster, I would. I didn't even see, damn it. I was like held up on a rock or something and I couldn't even see it. Now what? Oh, I got her bear stuff. Cool. Okay. Well, I guess I didn't have to go up north for the bear stuff. That's good. Oops, sorry kids. Probably kicked him one in the face. Still worshiping the bull, I see. They do that in New York City too. What's up, baby?
I got what you asked for.
Who is this of Xixi?
This is the Mystios is going to reignite our spark, my love.
Oh no! We've been through this. Sounds like you're going to kill me with your eyes.
Nonsense. I'm going to make you an elixir that will give you the figure of a man a fraction of your age.
I told you I'm gonna flirt every single time. He's totally fine with it. He doesn't even say anything. He's happy. That's so weird.
That should hold her for a few days at least.
Oh my god. I didn't do that with Alexios. I thought it seemed kind of wrong to like be sleeping with his wife, but I only did it because she's a chick. Why am I being ethical in a video game? It doesn't make any sense. Gotta kill something and make up for it. I'll see how it plays on battery for a little bit. Not too long, but just enough. Load a little bit slower. Doesn't look as good, but plays a little bit smoother already. I thought there was a leader here. I'm gonna go and turn on. I don't want it to lag too much. What the hell? Fuck, it didn't do it. Press the button. Damn it, dude. Wasn't even meant for him. Not what I was trying to do. Got him. What's here? There's nothing even here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Run away! I need to level up. Alright, I didn't even do what I was trying to do. Get some arrows. He still can't see me. Kinda crazy.
lots of them growing by a little stream southeast of here.
Are you too busy to pick them?
Too chewy. Bark of wolves is resting near the stream. I'll pay you generously for your trouble.
You know how to talk to Mistios. Is that all you want? The mandrake herbs?
For now, bring them back to me, and I'll pack up them for my patients. Then we'll see.
I'll bring you the herbs. You said they were precisely here.
Yes, by a little stream northeast of Kira. The flowers are blooming tears. Wolves are distinctly prey.
Why did I not get a fast travel point here while I was there? Oh well, I'm just gonna go get my shit. Oh, drop in it. I almost fell into the fire. They do catch on fire. Very good. Why do I keep landing in the pilot? It's like a group of kids usually. Run over them or something. White dudes and their statues. I've been thinking about making my own statues, damn it. Not of me, but like of other things. I think that'd be a cool hobby.
Ready to depart!
Commander is taking the helm.
Head for overwater!
Don't make them pull the oars any faster.
I switched out to the all-female crew because they sing better. The shark. It's a big ass shark too. After I get my level up a little bit further, I'm gonna start chewing through their armies. That was one cool thing they added to this game is that you can like have like conquest battle, take over certain pieces of land. Is this where the dock is? No. Where am I going? There's a dock over here. Gotta.
These are dangerous waters, Commander.
Hey, wait. Yeah. I need to go and get this place. Since I'm thinking about it, so I can fast travel here. You thinking a cat or something is behind me? I don't have a cat. Fuck, how did I get over here? How do I get over there? Is there a road somewhere? I guess it's over there. Oh shit.
What you're doing?
Sorry. Get over there somehow. I have to abandon you, I'm sorry. Stairs at? The hell, man. Make maps. I should put maps up. This will work.
puppet of Pericles is going to stop you.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
You've crossed a line. Now you must pay the price.
We will never surrender to the likes of you. We will make Athens great again. The corrupt will be stopped.
I need to rid Athens of this snake.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
Damn it! How much higher of a level was he? 17? I probably should have. Yeah, why didn't I think that through a little bit better? Should have like shot my predator arrows at him. Should have predator droned him.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Feel the sting of my venom.
Damn it! Fucking A. About to die. Maybe not. Damn it, he got me again. Dude, stop being like a weird glitchy game. It would actually have dodged. I'm not supposed to. I'll see it. It's like wigging out. It's like, I don't know. Hasn't seen me yet. Damn it! Dude, why does it keep wigging out like that? I mean, I get that he's like more powerful than me, but still. I want to kill this guy. I just wish I had more powerful stuff, damn it. Alright, so I'm level 14. How else can I outsmart this guy? Should I, like, outrun him somehow?
Don't get hit! The answer's over there! You'll feel the sting of my venom. There's no one here. Here's where you die! I'm surprised you're this weak. I'll end you, monsieur. Death is near. I will turn you limb from limb. What are you trying to prove?
What the fuck ever, dude? I can't believe that just fucking happened. I had him. I was doing good, man.
I need to rid Athens of this.
That felt like robbery. I got robbed, man. bitch. Right in the face. Yeah, fucking snake. Fucking snake bit me.
I see him. Come back here and fight, coward. Found him.
That's some bullshit.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
What in the actual fuck, dude? That is so much crap. This game is like lagging me out, doing some glitch work. Or like Ubisoft is like playing with the controls, fucking with the game. You got some elitist kid sitting somewhere in some cave or some, I don't know, underground city somewhere. He's like, fuck you, community sites!
Find something to hide. I'll get that. You'll feel the sting of my venom. Ready!
Dude, what the fuck? Game is glitching out. It just knows I'm better than it. What in the actual fuck, dude? Y'all see this shit. Y'all see this fucking shit, man. It just knows that I'm 10 times better than it, so it's gotta fucking like throw the game completely the fuck off. Alright. You can play that fucking game. You wanna cheat? I'll cheat too. We'll find some ways to cheat. He's on fire now. Good. Now that's on fire, hell yeah. Hold up. I gotta make more arrows. The hell? That just got dry. See, that's what happens when you piss me off. I just get smarter. Got God on my side. Look at this. He's burning up. Oh shit, I didn't make my fucking arrows. Totally forgot. Only 12? Really? No bueno. Right in the face.
His death should keep friends famous.
Hell yeah, bro. I just needed to get a little pissed off. That's all. Burn down 2 tents. Both of his tents, I guess. Actually, that was his home. I made him do it. That's hilarious. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. What the hell is that? I should make some better roads, or what the hell is going on here? Fucking song, man. What is this? There's a few songs I want to get rid of. Alright, I want to finish this mission first. Probably getting off here for too long. Getting a little late. Get out of the way! How the fuck did I get in here? There we go.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
Danger has passed for now. While those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dude working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I gave them what the gods demanded. Justice.
Punishment seems fair. Still, it pains me to see sons and daughters of Athens turning against one another.
They tried to kill you. If I hadn't arrived when I did, they would have succeeded.
Thank you for your help, mistress. I'll be sure to mention it to Pericles.
It's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what his opinions know about my mother.
I don't know why I have to get in that way. Oh wait, I need to go up here. Yeah. I might do that and then get off. I don't wonder where my bounty hunter is at. I got a bounty hunter going after me right now. Doesn't care about me too much apparently. Can I see him on the compass usually? I thought I could. Maybe not. Maybe only whenever he's close. They even had handicap ramps, man. Not everything was a stair.
Famous Acropolis. Testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
Alright, that's how Athena should look. Like the one in Nashville. I don't think it looks like this.
I might have a job. If you're as good a fighter as I heard. Don't let it go to your head. I hear about everything that happens in the city, Mistios.
Flatter you like that? How could I possibly turn you down?
I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm trying to hire you. I need some Spartan military targets removed.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me, General.
Demosthenes.
I'm not a murderer, if that's what you expected.
I expected you as someone who wants to get paid. Was I wrong?
No, not completely. Fine. What do you want?
My spies tell me the Spartans are mobilizing. What I want you to do is hamstring them. Get into their forts and remove the commanders in charge.
Yes, that makes sense.
I'm thrilled you're approved. You'll need to bring me the series of the commanders you kill as proof. You'll be amply rewarded. They're not. But it will work, and that's what matters. We've already lost too many Athenians to those savages using tradition. The other generals disagree, but I refuse to let them destroy our chances.
What do they want?
They want honorable face-to-face war. Taking our forces directly against the Spartans, we're not going to win a contest of strength against those brutes. So, will you kill the commanders?
All right, I'll take this.
I could take the Athenian side if I wanted to. Even though she's Spartan. I took the Spartan side last time. And I played as Alexios. Alright, I need to climb this lady. Oh, she has places to grab onto. Alright guys, that might be it for tonight. But I do appreciate you all for stopping by, if anyone did stop by. I didn't have too many people tonight. Friday night, it's a nice night. Hope you are doing something fun. I should be. I did have plans. So, yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, yeah, y'all have a good night. If you liked the video, go ahead and like. If you're new to the channel, please follow. And I'll see you sometime, probably next week. Have a good one.